In the last video clip, you have seen how to add the detail, uh, say for this particular detail we have added, but that is nothing but we have created two different view maps for the same floor plan. Okay, one view map which I have designed was supposed to be for toilet detail logic, other one I have designed as a key plan, but the same floor plan I have repeated. Now, by chance, if in case you're not willing to use this method, there's one more possibility. What you can do is, I'll just show you. If you check out in your project map, uh, this particular in the navigator, this project map is supposed to be your first page. So if you check out in that, there is a details is one group is there. So how to use this? The way you have a section elevations you have already used. So let's see how we can use the details also. For that logic, there is a detail tool. If you check out in your toolbox, that's supposed to be detail tool. So if I single click on this, there will be several geometry methods with the help of which I can mark some area in my current project, and that can be get considered for the detailing part. Now what you have to do is, if in case you are interested to see some other text or dimension and such other details which you would like to continue for your detailing, you have to keep them on or visible as per your choice. So for example, if I'm working with a 2D plan WD, now you can check out this is just because of the 1:100 scale I'm facing this problem. That's absolutely fine. It is immaterial for what scale you are creating the detail. The detail scale can be get managed afterwards. So, for example, if I'm keeping this as a 1:50, which was my earlier scale for the floor plan. Now, to generate the detail, if I have chosen the geometry method as a rectangle, if you read the lower left corner of your screen, it is written enter first corner of rectangle detail polygon. So that means how much area you want to capture from the current screen, which can get considered or which will get considered for the detailing. So I'm just going to complete this. Say probably I'm going to complete this much of area. Okay, so moment I click on the opposite corner, so my region is frozen. Now is asking on the lower left corner of the screen as a that is enter anchor point of detail. That means the labeling for this detail. So moment I click over here, you can see there's a one detail was added. Maybe in my case, this is working as a D-02. Of course, you can check out this is supposed to be the detail. If in case you want to change this number, I can change this as a D-01. And which detail? I will see this work as a toilet detail. Okay, so now once I double click this, you will see that detail was generated and the scale was 1:25. So if you feel okay, the scale works comfortable for you, you can continue with the same scale. So let's go and continue with the 1:25 as it is. And then what will be the exact say further step? That is nothing but instead of working with a layer combination, which already we have created one as known as a 2D plan details, I'll keep this one as my further needful, what you can say, layer combination. And then from my dimension tool, actually I can place the dimensions. Then you'll say, what about the earlier dimension? They won't be get by default copied, so you have to be careful about that. So let me at least place these dimensions. Okay, so maybe I can start placing the dimensions the way I'm willing to. Remember, in this entire exercise, I have not considered anywhere um, this plaster lines and everything. So that you can consider by using composite as your building material. Um, anyway, now because it's a detail, and if you are willing to show the proper detail for this door, window and everything, what you can do is you can just go back to your pull down menu document and model view option. Here you can again go for the model view options, and you can generate one new particular combination. Probably I will say that this combination should go with a 0 5 details. Okay, you can say WD details. Okay, now what all you would like to see, that I would like to see this markers for the door window, that is labeling, which if in case I'm inserting, so I want to see that. Plus, if you go and check out the detail level for your door window, um, I am interested to see proper detail, that is full detail for the door. Same way I want to see the full detail for my window also. So such settings you can fine tune, and then if you see okay, uh, you will surely get the feedback. But how that you will get is nothing but you have to go back and you have to implement that particular. Say for example, this one is supposed to be what we have added. Correct. Now you can see how this particular flow plan look like. And what I have to do is I just have to select this area, and if you even go for the right click and if you try to see that check out, there are several options in the context menu, and if you just check out the details selection settings, if you check out this, you can put up with a control D also, that there's supposed to be general group where they say name is nothing but source marker with the marker reference to the viewpoint, and this indicates nothing but whatever is getting displayed from the source view, that will get continued or updated in your detailed drawing which you have generated. Okay, now once you go and see okay for this, I have not changed anything, I just want to show you what exactly the default setting was. And if I go back to my detail, and if I try to right click over here, and if I with the context menu, if I see rebuild from source view, okay, so if I click on the rebuild from the source view, you can check out it has been informed to me that all the associative element dimension label created in this viewpoint cannot remain associative upon rebuild if they are associative to element generated from source view elements. Okay, so either you can delete the elements or you can say change these elements to static. So I have to if in case you say delete all the old dimensioning and everything, maybe lot many things you'll lose. So I'll say let's convert them into static, and you can see now how it is working for me, like all the detailings were added, so my door frame and everything you can see much better than compared to earlier. Now, what happened about my dimensioning? So if I go back to my detail plan, you can see the dimensions are still alive. Okay, so up to certain extent, but if you check this and if you check out its current status, uh, it's by default in the static dimension now. That means it cannot get updated on its own if something is get changed. But that's okay, right? Unless until if you're changing anything, for example, now by some reason, if the door position we are going to change, I cannot change it over here because it's a 2D drawing. It's no more a 3D object or something which is library part. So what I have to do is I just have to go back over here. I can select this, and then maybe if you check out the distance over here was 600. If I want to push this by till this particular line, that is where my this shower enclosure ends, that's a place where my door should go and try to align. So I'll put Control D for the door, and from this point it will get dragged up to here. Okay, so what happened? This becomes a new space, which is, or maybe a fine tuning in my entire toilet design. But now, what's the challenge? If I go back and if you check out, this is not updated yet. So how to update that? Obviously, you just give a, either you give a right click over here. Sorry, here there's no context menu I can get, but here I can get the context menu, and I can say rebuild from the source view, and then you will see the door was got shifted now, and it's there on the right location. Got the meaning? How to generate the detail? Okay. So this itself you can add back to your in the organizer, and here you just have to make sure that your detail, the scale the layer combination, your layer combination, then scale is going to be custom because 1 is to 25 was chosen. And then other things you just have to make sure that they are in your favor. And then you just have to, you can totally push this entire detail group itself here in the WD details. So you can check out this was newly added. So you don't have to unnecessarily create a copy of your this floor plan, that is your ground floor. I have not generated another copy and renamed that. Here directly I am creating a detail. Um, this method, that is second method which I have showed right now, is also useful, but maybe at times it creates some issues when you update the detail from your source view. Maybe you face some problem. Maybe sometimes some data loss can occur. Another possibility is that if in case you want to terminate the automatic upgradation or that link, is nothing but you go inside this detail settings with the right click context, and here you can see the marker reference to the viewpoint. You can tell them that you can go and try to assign it to the selected drawing. That means in case you have any existing drawing from where you want to read this. So all such things can be get done. But altogether, I can see you can use this in your normal day-to-day routine, and it works very well. Okay, so follow whichever the method you find comfortable, so that your detailing can become a better, what you can say, easier and faster for your further presentation.